Warm welcome to all of you. Sai Ram. Welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes. Let's learn English series with Mrs. Kalpana Heblekar. So today we are going to see more exercises on figurative language. Okay, this is part 2. So some of you, those who have not attended the previous class, I request you to see the previous lesson because it is more exercises only. Okay. Name the figurative language used in the following sentences: personification, idioms, hyperbole, metaphor, simile, alliteration, synecdoche and onomatopoeia. Okay. My sister cried so long that she made a lake. Hyperbole. My sister cried so long that she made a lake. Hyperbole. 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 Okay. Kill two birds with one stone. Idiom. 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 Kill two birds with one stone. Idiom. The moon smiled at the stars in the sky. The moon smiled at the stars in the sky. Personification. 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 Okay. Why I am repeating the spellings again? Because the more we listen to the spelling, the more it gets captured in us. Okay. That is why. The new neighbor is as curious as a cat. Neighbor. Neghbor. Neighbor. This is a tricky, spelling. Just read it again and again. Neghbor. Neighbor. Curious. 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 It is a simile. 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 Then she drowned in the sea of grief. Metaphor. She drowned in the sea of grief. Metaphor. Drowned. D-R-O-W-N-E-D. Drowned. Grief. G-R-I-E-F. Grief. Metaphor. M-E-T-A-P-H-O-R. Metaphor. Okay. So, we'll revise again. My sister cried so long that she made a lake. Hyperbole. Kill two birds with one stone. It is an idiom. The moon smiled at the stars in the sky. It's a personification. The new neighbor is as curious as a cat. It is a simile. She drowned in the sea of grief. Metaphor. Okay. I am so tired I could sleep a year. Hyperbole. 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 You ran faster than Rajdhani Express. So those of you who are not in India, Rajdhani Express is the fastest train. Okay. So Rajdhani. R-A-J-D-H-A-N-I. Rajdhani Express. E-X-P-R-E-S-S. It is a proper noun. So, you run faster than Rajdhani Express. It is hyperbole. 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 Then, my house is a dear friend who protects me. My house is a dear friend who protects me. It is personification. 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 Okay. The alarm clock buzzed at the right time. It is a onomatopoeia. Okay. The alarm clock. Alarm. It is not alarm. It is alarm. A-L-A-R-M. Alarm. Buzzed. B-U-Z-Z. ed. Are we going to learn that? No. buzzed, buzzed. Because what happens is, in the beginning, if you say double, then sometimes you get confused and then you write bu double, double and zed. It is wrong. Okay, that is why in the beginning you have to say like this only, buzzed, buzzed at the right time. Onomatopoeia, onomatopoeia, onomatopoeia. This coffee shop is an icebox. Metaphor. This coffee shop is an icebox. Metaphor. Beating a dead horse. Beating a dead horse. It is a idiom. Beating. B-E-A-T-I-N-G. Beating a dead horse is a idiom. Sita's brain is the size of a pea. Hyperbole. Sita's brain is the size of a pea. Hyperbole. 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 In for a penny, in for a pound. Idiom. In for a penny, P-E-N-N-Y. Penny. In for a pound, P-O-U-N-D. Pound. It is a idiom. Okay. Yes. So, we'll revise again. I am so tired, I could sleep a year. It is a hyperbole. You run faster than Rajdhani Express. Hyperbole. My house is a dear friend who protects me. Personification. The alarm clock buzzed at the right time. Onomatopoeia. This coffee shop is an icebox. Metaphor. Beating a dead horse is a idiom. Sita's brain is the size of a pea. Hyperbole. In for a penny, in for a pound. Idiom. Okay. Hit the sack. It is the idiom. I-D-I-O-M. Idiom. I've told you a million times to talk slowly. Hyperbole. H-Y-P-E-R-B-O-L-E. Hyperbole. I've told you. See, now I have told you. Instead of that, you are just contracting, using contractions. So, I apostrophe V-E. Okay. So, I, wherever it is, whether it is in the starting of the sentence, middle or end, I is always capital. Okay. I, so instead of saying I have, it will be I've. I apostrophe V-E. Those of you who are having some confusions, then you please go to our contractions lesson where I have told all the contractions. Okay, it will be easy for you. So go again once or twice and write down in the book. So it will be easy for you to, learn it. I've told you a million times to talk slowly. Hyperbole. The huge wave devoured everything that came its way. It is a personification. Devoured. D-E-V-O-U-R-E-D. Devoured. Yes, swallowed. Okay. Devoured. D-E-V-O-U-R-E-D. Devoured everything that came its way. Personification. The huge wave devoured everything that came its way. Devoured. D-E-V-O-U-R-E-D. Devoured. Personification. P-E-R-S-O-N-I-F-I-C-A-T-I-O-N. Personification. Dead of winter. Idiom. Dead of winter. Idiom. I-D-I-O-M. Idiom. My school bag weighs a ton. Hyperbole. Okay. Weighs. W-E-I-G-H-S. Weighs a ton. Hyperbole. H-Y-P-E-R-B-O-L-E. Hyperbole. Run round in circles. Run around in circles. Idiom. I-D-I-O-M. The wind howled in the night. Personification. The wind howled in the night personification. So now let us revise. Hit the sack, it's the idiom. I've told you a million times to talk slowly, hyperbole. The huge wave devoured everything that came its way, personification. Dead of winter, idiom. My school bag weighs a ton, hyperbole. Run around in circles, idiom. The wind howled in the night, personification. Let us see some more. My brother can lift weights over a ton, hyperbole. Hyperbole. When pigs fly, idiom. Okay. Idiom, idiom. Keep an eye to the ground, idiom. Idiom. Okay. I haven't seen you in ages. I haven't seen you in ages. Again, contraction here. I have not seen you. Instead of saying that, it is I haven't. But now, see, it is HAVEN apostrophe T. Okay. It is not have and NT separate. Okay. So, HAVEN apostrophe T. I haven't seen you in ages. It's a hyperbole. 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 I had to walk 20 miles up the hill barefooted in hot sun. It is hyperbole. I had to walk 20 miles up to the hill barefooted in hot sun. Barefooted, barefooted, barefooted. Okay. So now let's revise. My brother can lift weights over a ton. It's a hyperbole. When pigs fly, it's a idiom. Keep an eye to the ground. It's a idiom. I haven't seen you in ages. It's a hyperbole. I had to walk 20 miles up the hill barefooted in hot sun. It is again a hyperbole. Okay. So now let us see the loud reading and handwriting practice sentence. Thought for the day. Yes, if you are conscious of the fact that God is always with you and is a witness of what you do and speak, you will never walk on the wrong path or move away from him. Yes, so it is said by Sri Madhusudan Sai. Okay, so now see again. If you are conscious, conscious, conscious of the fact that God is always with you and is a witness of what you do and speak, you will never walk on the wrong path and move away from him. It's a beautiful saying, okay, by Sri Madhusudan Sai. So I request you to write it down with very good handwriting, very neatly, and also with correct spellings, and spread this to your friends and relatives and also siblings. Okay. So with this, thank you for visiting Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes. Let's Learn English series with Mrs. Kalpana Heblekar. May the light of love and grace be spread on all of you, and may you progress and be successful in your future endeavors. Thank you, and Sai Ram, visit us again please. Thank you.